Hello friends! What is up? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully, let me know if you guys can hear me. I feel like my mic is pretty far away from me. Also, it looks really dark, but I don't think it's dark. I should really not overexpose myself. Oh no, I think it's fine. I always look at my other screen and it looks dark, but it's not. But hi friends! What is up? Welcome to the stream. How's it going? Happy Thursday, July 10th. Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Victoria, hello. I can hear you and it's not dark. Fantastic. We love to hear it. But Victoria, hello. Welcome to the stream. It's funny because I read your message when I was like preparing for the stream, and you said, or you say that you have to go to take your kids to Taekwondo, but when I first read it, I read it as Taekwondo, and I'm like, what is Taekwondo? Is it like a kid's play place or something? But it reminded me of, I used to stream over on Twitch, and there was this one stream where I sneezed, I think, and someone said Gesundheit, and I didn't know how Gesundheit was spelt. Like, I know the word Gesundheit, but I read it and I'm like, Zukentet? Zutentet? It was the funniest thing. I actually just went on to my Twitch the other day and I was watching clips and oh my goodness. I'm so bad at reading. I'm getting into more reading, which is nice. So that's good. But yes. Yes, hello. Hi, Jenna. First time joining your stream. Much love from the Netherlands. Hello over there in the Netherlands. It's quite late over here, joining for a bit before I go to bed. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. I'm happy that you were able to at least join for a little bit. Apologies for me always streaming so late. I do want to start doing more streams. I always say this, but I never end up doing more streams. But I want to do more streams and I want to do them during the day as well. So yes, hold me to it. I want to do more streams and I want to do them during the day. I probably do them around like 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I would normally do them. So yeah, let me know if 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time would be better for you in the Netherlands. Because I would love to like have other people be able to join for the streams. Living an eclectic life. Hello. Good evening. How are you? How is it going? I was just gonna say I'm excited to get some new chairs for this table because when I do have the top on this, the chairs that I currently have, which are just like folding chairs from Costco, they feel really low. Like I feel like a little child at this table right now, but it's actually not that crazy. I feel like I can comfortably sit with my elbows on the table. I think it's just that I'm not used to it being like this much higher because of the table topper. So yeah. Anyways, I probably will normally have the table topper now on for live streams because I really love the way it looks. But I do also have a new, what is it called? Playmat for the inside of my table that changes it from the like gray felt to like black. So we will see how the black looks on camera. And maybe I'll just do live streams on the black neoprene mat. I don't know. I just like changing up the background. I've had that like gray felt for the longest time and that's been what's in my background for a lot of my videos as well as my live streams. So yes. Anyways, we're going to get right into this stream because I am playing 2 games today, which I over on my Instagram did a poll on what games you guys wanted to see if you were over there. And there was a few different ones. I think I had Let's Go to Japan, Hutan, the rainforest game. I forget what the actual name of it is, but I just say Hutan. And then Kavango as well as Ofrenda. Those were the 4, and Let's Go to Japan and Ofrenda were neck and neck the entire time, so I couldn't decide which one I wanted to play more, so I just decided let's just try to play both of them, It might be a little bit longer of a stream, but we will see. Both of them are fairly simple games, and I feel like they won't take that long to play, as long as I don't yap for too long. But obviously I love yapping while we play. So yes, we're going to play Let's Go to Japan first, as you guys can see. And then I do have Ofrenda back here as well, which I think today was actually the release day of Ofrenda. So I'm excited to show it off if you guys are interested. It is a wonderful game. I've already played it multiplayer. It does have a solo mode, and it's very much so those like puzzly solo games that a lot of people enjoy. So yes, the kind where you try to get everything perfect in your puzzle, but you just can't. I really want Kavango, but can't find it anywhere. It is a harder one to find. I saw their booth at Gen Con, but that was pretty much the only place that I saw their game. It is a hard one to find, for sure. But I do think that they're doing a campaign sometime soon because they're coming out with an expansion. And you can probably get the base game with the expansion. So yeah. I have played Let's Go to Japan solo. I'm excited to try it solo. I've played Let's Go to Japan so many times multiplayer, but I haven't played it solo yet. And I read the solo rules, and it seems fairly simple. So yes, good evening. More yap, please. Hello, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I enjoy yapping as well. I want to try to finish the stream at like 9:30 or 10 maybe. That's probably when we'll finish. Because I really want to dye my hair tonight. So we'll see if I have time to do that. If not, I'll dye it tomorrow. But I really want to maybe do it tonight. I am going back to my color from before, which, well, like my natural color, which is like dark brown. Right now I have like orange hair, red hair, and like it's okay, but I'm kind of getting a little sick of it. And this was my goal all along, because I bleached my hair and then I got sick of the blonde. So I was like, you know what? I might as well do some fun stuff with my hair. So I dyed my hair pink for a while. That was fun. And then I dyed my hair red for a while. It's been fun. And now we're going to the darkest, which is like a dark brown. So yes, changing up the hair always. It's a good time. The longer the better. Smile. More time to hang out. Exactly. Exactly. Hi, Sam. What is up? Welcome to the stream. How are you? Penny, what are we doing? How are you doing, baby girl? For some reason, whenever Francis works out, Penny starts to freak out. I don't know why. I think she just like doesn't like the loud noises that he makes. She's a very fragile little feather. Okay, so let's get into the game. We're gonna put it down here. We have the lovely Let's Go to Japan, which I need to make sure I don't start with anything. All I start with is my start train. This in the middle. That's there. These are all in 0. In the solo game, you have a solo opponent. I have them on the side here. Basically, whatever cards I am passing, I am just adding to their itinerary in order. So from top to bottom, Monday to Saturday, I'm just adding 3 to each of their days in their itinerary, and then they are going to score those cards. The highlight of the day, which is the scoring bonus that you get at the bottom of each day, they just score it no matter if they reach the requirements or not. So, yes, Ofrenda Publisher has an active contest over on BGG, and it's ridiculously easy, so might be a good chance to win a copy of the game. Oh, good to know. So like ES said, if you want to win a copy of Ofrenda, they have a contest going over on Board Game Geek. All right, I think that is everything. Also, whatever cards that I pass to them, I am going to take whatever matching location off the top of the pile and add it to mine here. Because eventually, so these are going to be the cards that like the AI or the travel guide. I think that's who we are going against. The travel agent. The travel agent is passing us cards. So basically we're taking some and putting them here for the times where we need to pick up from this pile here. All right. That is everything. I also do want to mention, you guys will notice that I have some deluxeified components. I want to give a huge, huge shout out to Robin. He is actually he's like a local business owner to me. He lives in, I'm not going to say where he lives. He is from Mississauga, which is pretty close to me. And he has an Etsy shop and he does deluxeified components for board games. So I will, if you put exclamation point, what was it? Exclamation point cubic in the chat, that will lead you to his Etsy shop, which is, it says BG is good, but I do believe that he's recently changed his shop to be Cubic Robin. So definitely go check out what he has. He has deluxeified components for Let's Go to Japan. He has a bunch for Dune Imperium, Arcs, SETI, a bunch of different ones. Fromage, which I actually got the deluxeified components for Fromage. So freaking cute. You get like little pastures for the cows, which I love. So yeah, definitely go and check them out. Huge thank you to him for sending these to me. I absolutely love these. Basically, you can either use these, they're like 3D printed. You can either use them to place them here to determine the different icons, or you can obviously like swap them and use these for tracking on the track. But I personally like them here. I think they look cool like this. This one you can't see as well from a top down, but it's a little torii gate. I am absolutely obsessed with this little torii gate. But then you have like the social, I don't really know what this one is. It's like socializing, gaming, fun kind of icon. And then you have this one here, which is like a little, not sure what that is. I think that's more for like the traditional kind of stuff in Japan. And then this one here is for the money and the energy, which is like a little barrel. Very cute. And you have the frickin' sushi on the plate. I'm in love. And then you have the shopping. You got the shopping bags. Yes, but did you get the foil unconscious cards for unconscious mind? Is that what you're talking about, Brian? Because I don't even have a copy of Unconscious Mind, which I'm a little bit sad about. Or are there foiled cards for Let's Go to Japan? Question mark? Yeah, I'm a little bit sad I don't have a copy of Unconscious Mind. I did work with, I think it's Fantasia Games. I worked with them, but they didn't send me a copy, which is fine. I never expect a copy when I work with publishers. It's really nice to receive them, but I never expect it. So yeah, I loved the game. Don't get me wrong. Loved it. Okay, so let's get into it. Each round, we're going to be picking up certain cards from these decks, and then we're going to be playing a certain amount of cards into any space that we would like. Basically, in this game, we are building out an itinerary for our trip to Japan. So what we are doing on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I guess we're not there for Sunday. I always thought that this was a full week, but it is not. It is missing Sunday. But I think maybe we only stayed for 6 days, which 6 days in Japan is not enough, let me tell you. This should be like 3 weeks, but 6 days. You are going to be placing a total of 3 cards in each of the days. of what you are doing that day. You are trying to match the icon of each day. So Tuesday, I really want to eat a lot of food, apparently. You are also trying to get these up, because whatever icons you have on these cards, you're going to be moving up on these tracks. And then the last card, so the card that is on the bottom of those 3 cards, is going to have a scoring condition that you are trying to meet, but you're going to be scoring from left to right. So whatever scoring condition I have on Tuesday is only going to take into account what I have on Tuesday and Monday, because Wednesday through Saturday has not happened yet. Does that make sense? So it is a little bit similar to Far Away, if you've ever played that, where you're really paying attention to what you have available at that time when that day is going to be scored, so that you can most effectively get up these tracks, score those different highlights of the days, and all of that. So I thought you did. Yeah, I do have like a pretty nice prototype of it, which like is decent. So I might actually, it's in my prototype closet right now, but I might actually just take that out and try to play that. But like, you know, a finished copy, I don't know if they changed anything since the prototype, but yes, it was still a really nice copy of the game. So maybe I'll just get that out. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Also, Joe, how's it going? How are you today? There's a mini expansion that comes with a tile for Sunday, which you can add to your player board. I really want the expansion for this. Honestly, this was one that I've considered getting the like deluxeified components from AEG, because they have like the really nice like bowls and stuff, which I think are really pretty, and then also the expansion. I realize that feels like Longer, Prettier, Far Away. I love both of them. Yeah, we realized that feels prettier, Longer, Prettier, Far Away. Unconscious Mind also has a fantastic solo mode. Oof. But is it like a big solo mode? I feel like, did I play it solo? I might have actually played it solo. I could be wrong though. Good. I'm glad to hear. All right, let's get into it. So first round, I am picking up 1 Kyoto and 1 Tokyo. I will also be gaining these subway tickets. And basically whenever I switch from Tokyo to Kyoto, I'm going to need a subway token in order to kind of travel from one place to another. So these are the 2 that I'm starting with. And then whatever I pass is going to go directly to the AI. And then the color that I pass is then going to denote which one of these I take to place into mine. So we have take a cooking class and watch sumo. They both make me go down on the money meter, sadly. But I'm kind of tempted. I think I'm going to do take a cooking class because this one's a neutral. So you guys will notice that this one is beige, which means that it can be Kyoto or Tokyo. I do have to denote it when I start scoring, but then we are going to give this watch sumo to the AI. That's going to go into their first spot on Monday. And then that denotes the card that gets given to me for the next round. So this is like the card that they discarded and gave to me. So then we move on to the next round. We're going to take one of each again. And we're going to choose from these. Ooh, okay. So these are the 2 that I'm looking at. I really need to start using my my zooms here so you guys can see better what I'm choosing from. Good evening, all. So happy you're playing this one, Jenna. I've been obsessed with this one on BGA lately. It is actually really good on BGA. Welcome to the stream, Allison. But yes, very good on BGA. I haven't played it. I think you can play it solo on BGA, right? Because I think I would enjoy it solo on BGA as well. So as of right now, this one's kind of nice. but then I am giving them, I will mention, AI does not need their subway tickets. So we can either go and see a geisha show, which this would be placed, or I'd want to place it on Friday. The only thing with this is I would need 2 Tory gates, but most of the Tory gates I'm going to be placing on Saturday, so it's going to be after the fact. Or I could do this one, which is dine at a top restaurant. Honestly, this one kind of seems good in a way, because this is 5 victory points and 1 per negative, which I already have 2. So I think I actually might do that. I'm going to do this, and I think I'm going to put this here. Okay, and then this gets given to the AI, which I don't know if I'm going to actually like stagger them. If I go here, nope. If I go here, this is where you guys can see the AI. I don't really know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll just do this. Hopefully I'll have enough room. Zoom back out. Okay. So that is that. I gave them a pink, so they are going to pass me a pink. And then we're going to go into the 3rd round, which I take 1 Tokyo and 1 Kyoto. And, ooh. Gachapon vending machines. This was literally my favorite thing to do when we went to Tokyo, or when we went to overall Japan. Freaking loved it. Intricately detailed collectible toys, often licensed by popular anime, manga, and video games. Freaking love it. I've also been very obsessed with blind boxes recently. If you guys haven't seen, I uploaded a blind box unboxing over on my Instagram. Not gonna lie, you guys might see some more blind boxes on Instagram and here on YouTube, because it's my new obsession. I am like obsessed, and it's bad. I am a 31-year-old woman, and I am obsessed with blind boxes. It's not great. It's not great, but it's happening, and I'm okay with it. When I first played Let's Go to Japan, I thought it was so simple, but the more I play, I find there's more strategy and complexity. I play it on BGA all the time and really enjoy it. Yeah, this is like a super complex one, because there's so many like small things that you have to think about, and really picturing in your head how everything's going to score at the end. It's quite difficult. I think I want to do the vending machines. The only thing is I'm giving them a lot of points, because so far I've already given them 4 and 3. So I've already given them 7 victory points. But if I try, because no. I was just going to say, if I try to give them things that have objectives that they can't get, but they just score things regardless. So this one, they would just score 4 victory points and 1 per sushi that they have currently. So if I gave them this one, they would score 4. They would score 5 here. Well, technically 9, because they would score 4 for the card itself. So I could do that, and then I could add this here if I would like. I'm not sure. Do the vending machines. That's what I was thinking. I enjoy vending machines. The only thing is, do I put it here or do I put it here? I'm kind of tempted to put it here, because I kind of want to have this one available, because this is pretty nice. You get 6 victory points, and then you also get a wild token that allows you to move up any one on the track, and then you get to move the yellow up on the track. Oh my goodness. Fetigator, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that. how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Heather, Johnny, Amber, John, and Louisa all got gifted memberships by Fedigator. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Joe, do not look into blind boxes. I don't know if you've ever heard of the craze going around right now called Labubus. I don't have a Labubu, but I do want a Labubu really bad. I'm falling into the black hole. I know it's bad. But there is other blind boxes where basically it is like figurines that you can collect, that you buy a blind box that has a series of different figures. There's like a bunch of them that are like different IPs. You can get ones that are like anime. You can get, again, like video games, kind of like Gachapon in a way, but they're in like a blind box. And they are a lot better like quality than typical Gachapon machines. But basically you see the series and then you open the blind box. There's a bag that you open and then you get one of whatever is in that series. And it's like random what you get. So it's always fun when like you see a series that you like a lot of the figures and then you open a blind box and then you see what ones you get. But yeah, I'm obsessed. I very much so enjoy watching blind box unboxings and stuff. Isn't Meg obsessed with Labubu? Yes, both Meg and I are sharing in the obsession of blind boxes and Labubus. Specifically, Meg is more so just Labubus. I have fallen into the trap of blind boxes as a whole. But yes, Meg has a Labubu, which I am very jealous because they are impossible to find here in Canada. I do think that there are some stores in like the Toronto area that are selling Labubus, and I could also buy it off of like Pop Mart, but the restocks of them are like insane. Anyways, I could talk about freaking blind boxes forever. We need to get back into this. So I did this. I gave them this. That means I add a pink to here. There's a rule I always forget when I play this one. If the last card of the day doesn't match the first card of the following day, you need to place a train token. Yes. So it's whenever, because you go from top to bottom, left to right. So whenever you change from one color to the other, you need to have a train token. I don't need to collect any more things. Honestly, Joe, I'm in the same, what is that saying? I'm in the same boat? Yes, but it's too late. I've already started. I want all the blind boxes. It gives me all the serotonin that I need, and it makes me very happy. You bet. Hope to see you again at Gen Con. Fedigator, I have very unfortunate news to tell you. I am not going to Gen Con this year, which makes me really sad. I was like very back and forth all year about whether I was going to go to Gen Con or not. And fun fact, my passport expired at the end of February, and I've been meaning to update it since then, but I have left it too long, and I'm not going to be able to get my passport renewed before Gen Con. So, yeah. I was very sad about it because I was actually like thinking more so that I was possibly going to go this year, but then with that happening and me not being sure if I'm going to get my passport in time to go, and then not having anywhere to stay, different things like that. Also like money to afford a flight or driving there. It was just a lot. And then on top of that, like not really loving the thought of having to travel to the US right now. But yeah, I'm so sad. Not gonna lie. You better renew your passport before level up, girl. I will. I have the pictures. I just need to send it in, so. Just learned how to play Let's Go to Japan last week. Have fun. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate it. Labubu have been slowly creeping into every single piece of content I interact with. And now I learned that Jenna's obsessed. Yep. It's so weird. They're literally these like plush monster things. And you guarantee this time next year, no one's going to be freaking talking about these Labubus. Maybe they will be. Maybe they're the next like TY Beanie Babies. Who knows? But it's absolutely wild. They just get in your head. It's awful. Should see if J&J's can get Labubus. If J&J's got Labubus in, I do know that, okay, we're getting off on it. I haven't even taken my fourth turn. We're getting into a chat here though. What was I going to say? J&J's sells Roll Life. Roll Life has like those miniature building kind of kits where you can like build the mini little buildings and rooms and stuff, which I think would be really cool. Or they are cool because I've made one before. But Roll Life also has blind boxes now, and J&J's carries the Roll Life miniature building packs. So I wonder if they can get Roll Life blind boxes into J&J's. Because if they can do that, then I'm going to go to J&J's and buy a bunch of blind boxes. No, we will sneak you over. Better renew that passport for Level Up. Oh yes, I've already read that. I'll get David Raybright and Ryan to help. Aw, that would be very nice. Oh, I missed them. I hung out with them a ton over at Gen Con last year. It was so nice. They're such kind guys. Okay, let's move on to round number 4. We are again taking one of each, and then we are deciding between the two. We can go to the Khanda Shrine, or we can go to the flea market. Ooh, the flea market. See, my only thing here is if I do this, that is absolutely insane. Because I would have to go from Tokyo to Kyoto back to Tokyo. Jenna, you're crazy. Why would you do that? Insane lady. Or I could do the Khanda Shrine and I could put it on Saturday. Because then this, maybe I could get a lot of points with this. Because like odds are I'm going to have these by the end. And then also maybe I'll have lots of pairs of the Torii Gate and the shopping bag. And then I'll give them this. Put this here. Ah, the only thing is this just full on gets them 12 victory points. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Having 4 of those. What are the odds that I'm going to have 4 of those? Because I could do that. You know what? Let's try. YOLO. I'm going to try to get 4 of those. And then they're just going to get this one. All right. Here in Amsterdam, people wait in lines for hours in front of Pop Mart store to get their hands on the most basic of Labubus. Not even the rare collectible ones. Yeah. The craze is insane. It is absolutely insane. But I'm here for it, and it is getting me too, which is quite unfortunate. But like, honestly, I wouldn't be the type of person that would like fall so much into it that I would need like all of the Labubus. Like, I literally just want one to like have, you know? Like, there's so many people that I've discovered on the internet that just have so much and they collect so much. And they like buy entire series of these different collections and stuff. Like, insane. I was with you all at dinner at the Yard House one evening. Oh, I do remember that. We were all at the Superman movie Tuesday night. LOL. That's amazing. Gen Con. Shut up. Gen Con has their own official Labubu. No, they don't. That's a lie. Fedigator, get out of here. That's an absolute lie. I think it's worth it to gamble. Yeah. Hi, Kim. How are you? How's it going? Okay. So I now are finished, or I not am. English is hard. I'm now finished the first kind of phase. We're going into the next, which I pick up the 4 that are here. There is supposed to be 4. I'm supposed to add another Tokyo to this. And then I choose 2 of these. So I'm going to be choosing 2 of these to place out, and then I'm passing them too. So what do we have here? I actually hate all of these. Not gonna lie. I guess I could put Kyoto Tower here. Only thing about that, again, is I'm going from Kyoto to Tokyo to Kyoto. Go to a baseball game? I don't want to go to a frickin' baseball game. Tour the Sake district. Heck yeah. The Fushimi district, aligned along the Horikawa River, is home to dozens of sake breweries. Sightseeing tours are available in small wooden boats that used to transport goods along the river. That is freaking cool. Good. I had a nap and missed the launch of the latest Sims expansion. Oh no. And a bunch of streams. Apparently. Glad I was able to make yours. That was a long nap. Oh no. I got a notification. My Kavango is shipping. Nice. That's so exciting. Okay, so I do think I'm going to do this. I'm going to put Kyoto Tower here, which I think is fine. And then I could just do... Ooh, the only thing is this one requires me to get 2 of these icons. Which I think at the end of, like, everything, if I at least get 2 of these wild ones, I could just add 2 of those. So I think I might... Oh, this one's 7. But this also puts this down. Because basically what's going to happen is as we score these, this is going to go down. No, this is going to go down. So if I go 1, 2, 3, this will reset back to here. This will go up. So that is going to possibly get me negative points if I don't get an up arrow at least once. But if I put this here, is that okay? What was the thing here? Oh, that's even more difficult. Okay, so I'm going to put this here. Tokyo Tower, take a cooking class. Okay, so once you have 3 in a column, you do count up to see how many of the matching icons you have to that day. So I do have 3. So then I get to choose one of these. So if I have 3+, I get to choose either this, this, or this. If I have 2, I can choose this or this. And I have 1, I can just choose this. So I think I'm going to do... Actually, no, I should probably get some trains. If I have one that has 3, most of the time I get an extra train. So I'm going to grab an extra train for that. How are you all doing? Everyone got games going this weekend? I do have a game day on Tuesday of next week. I'm going to a thing called Jackalope tomorrow, which is fun. I think we might be having our friends over on Sunday, possibly for some games. We will see. Our friends Tom and Asha are moving to British Columbia, which we've known this for a while, but they purchased a condo in BC, and they've been waiting for the condo to be finished, and it kind of has taken longer than they anticipated. So We've been like waiting for the day where they message us and tell us that they're actually moving. And we got that message like last week, and now I'm really sad about it. So, yeah. Hi Jenna, just wanted you to know that your videos game-abled me. And I'm so thankful. Aw, Mimi Cozy Gamer. That makes me very happy. Did you buy some games? If you did, please let me know which ones you bought, because I would love to know. We might be playing Tanara's Adventures tomorrow night. Ooh, nice. I'm meeting up with a couple of people I met on a YouTube Discord to play some games on Sunday. Oh, that's so exciting. That is awesome. Actually hoping to learn this game while there. Ooh, so fun. Long-time watcher, first-time commenter. Aw, hello, Alan. Welcome to the stream. Happy to finally catch a live stream. Love this game. That makes me really happy. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, there's so many people in the chat right now that like I haven't seen on chat before. So thank you guys so much for joining. Okay, so then the 2 cards that I do not pick, these are going to go to the AI, and I can choose, when I'm passing them to, I can choose which order to place them in, because we're keeping in mind what they are going to get. So obviously, I am going to give them this one last so that they do not get a ton of victory points. So that is that. And then, because I gave them 1 blue and 1 pink, we're going to take those and add them to my pickup pile. Okay, and then we're going to go on to the next round. This time I pick up 2 Tokyo and 2 Kyoto. And then I'm going to choose these, which we are again keeping in mind that we are wanting to have 2 of these blue symbols by Tuesday. I really don't want to add any more negatives. We also have a few here for the Torigate symbol. I could just add both of those. I don't really want either of these. Shopping in Shibuya. We went shopping in Shibuya. So fun. Yes, plenty, but currently loving Coffee Roaster. Oh, I love that game. I need to play that game again. That's like one of my like long-time favorite ones. I wanted Pergola as well, but it's a bit lighter, probably wouldn't get as much gameplay at our table. We prefer to get in a longer, crunchier game usually. I think I'm waiting for a copy of Pergola because I really liked it. It's actually like, it's obviously a very like cozy game, but there is still a little bit of crunch to it. Similar to this game where like there is still a little bit of crunch, but it's like very casual. It's a casual crunch. We love a good casual crunch. I need to say that more because that is literally me in board game terms. I love a good casual crunch, you know? A little casual crunchy game. Okay, so then these 2 are being given to the AI. Again, I can put them in any order, but it doesn't matter right now because it's not the last card. So I'm just gonna place them here. I gave them 2 blue, so they are going to give me 2 blue. Place those here. That's the end of that round. So we're gonna move on to the next one. I now have 4 cards in my pickup pile. So I'm going to pick these up. And, okay, what do I want? Ooh, this is actually exactly what I want here. This one is great. And I actually would love, ooh. Would you stop it with the negatives? Shopping in Shibuya? I could go shopping in Shibuya and not spend any money. No, I couldn't actually. I'm waiting for my copy of Luthier. Ooh, should be arriving soon. Jenna, did you get it after you talked me into it? I think I'm getting a copy. Again, it's that like situation where I had a prototype, I covered it on the channel, and then I had to send the prototype off, so I don't have the prototype anymore. I don't like spending a lot of money on games currently, so especially with the amount of games that I have, so I don't think that I will purchase it myself, but I do think I might be getting a review copy. I don't know. I'm excited for Ofrenda. The art is stunning. Yeah, the art is very beautiful. Casual Crunch could be a nice catchphrase for a cereal brand. Yeah. Thanks for the great stream. Gotta run, and I'll see you on the next one. Fedigator, thank you so much for coming in. Also, thank you so much again for gifting those 5 memberships. I appreciate it very, very much. And yeah, I'm sad that I will not be going to Gen Con, but I hope you have the best time ever. And I hope to see you again in the chat before Gen Con or after Gen Con, so you can let me know how it is. But have a good rest of your night. Okay, so I could give this to the AI, but I'm not going to put it on the bottom because they're full on just going to get 14 freaking victory points. But I don't think I want that one. Not going to lie, because I don't want any more negatives. This one feels like it's achievable. And I think I would actually prefer to place it here. Like that. Okay. And then this one's getting taken away. To be honest, I might even give them this one, because I could put this at the bottom. They would get 2 victory points plus 1 per duo of yellow and red, which they would have 1. So they would get 2 victory points. So I think I'm going to give them these 2, and then I'm going to decide where I want this one. To be honest, not sure where, but we'll figure it out. But I'm going to place this one here, so they don't get any victory points. Then I'll place this one here, because then this is going to get covered up. Okay, and then we decide where we want this one. Ew, disgusting. Oh, you know what I could do? Because we're wanting, I don't know if you guys can see this here, we are wanting 4 of the up arrow yen. And this would be the 4th one, because I have 1 here, 1, 2, and then 3. So then I would get 12 victory points for that. Heck to the yeah. Conveyor belt frickin' sushi. And that gets me all 3. Oh, we love to see it. Okay, so I completed this one. Before I do that, I gave them 2 blues, so they are going to give me 2 blues. Boop. We still need to play Apothebakery. Yes, we do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Apothebakery Ascension and cover your assets. Very nice. I do really want to play Apothebakery. It looks cute. I'm sad to say I'm not a super big fan of Apothebakery, but I know a lot of people haven't played it, so I'm keeping it for experience, if nothing else. LOL. I don't hate it. I'm just meh, or it's just meh for me. Yeah, I feel like we, as like avid board gamers, play a lot of games, and you get to a point where like a game has to be like absolutely fantastic and blow your mind away to really like, you know, make you remember it. So I get it. Okay, so gave them those. So we're on to the next round. I'm like, what am I doing? So again, we are taking 2 Tokyo and 2 Kyoto. And then we're going to see what we can do here. I would love another up arrow. See, I could do this because it would get me this, but this would be another, but I could, no, I can't do that. Because I wouldn't be able to place it at the bottom here because then it would cover up this highlight of the day. But this is the highlight of the day that I want to score. So then I would have to place it at the top, but then that would require me to have many, many things. Which, actually, before we go any further, I have 3 of the same here, so I get to pick something else. Do I want to get another train? Because as of right now, I am needing at least 2. But if I actually decide to add this one here, then I'm going to need 1, 2, 3. But then both of these days would have to be all Kyoto. So maybe I get another train. But the only thing is I'm going to need to get these thingies. Okay? But this would at least allow me to go up a lot on the money track. Stay in a capsule hotel, Kyoto Tower, and then flea market. Which this has successfully gotten me this. This will get me 4 victory points per, or 4 victory points and then 1 per bag icon. I do have 2 bag icons, so that would be 6 victory points for that highlight of the day. Which is not fantastic, but it's like, okay. But this does finish off this day. I have 2 of the matching icons, so I am going to take a wild token. And then for the other one that I want for that day, I could do this one. This is a geisha show at Gion Corner. Or I could do this one. This would be 8 victory points plus a Sakura. But I would need 4 of the Torigate icons. This is the Kinkakuji Temple, which Francis and I did not go and see this temple. We were in Kyoto, and I think it was like on, like in our options of what ones or where we wanted to go, but we didn't end up going to that one. Okay, so I think I am going to do that one. There. So that also completes this column. That's kind of funny. Now I'm kind of... Maybe I shouldn't do that. I feel like this is probably a bad idea. Would it be better for me to do this one? Like, to be honest, this is pretty good too. Whatever, it's fine. So I'm going to give these both to the AI. 3 victory points, and then 1 per that icon. Ooh. That actually gives them quite a bit. If I do this, this will be 5 victory points and then 1 per blue icon. I think that's probably better for me. So I'll put those 2 there. That is 1 blue, 1 pink. Those will be placed into here. Boom. Okay. So now literally we just have Thursday and Friday, which might not be great, but we will see. All right. And then I did finish this off, so I am going to get another bonus. I could get another train. I could get a wild. I could also get 2 research tokens, which these, if you do not use them, they're worth 1 victory point at the end of the game. But if you do use them, you actually get to pick up more cards and have more options when you get cards. So I think you pick up 3 and then have to discard 3. So it just gives you more options for the cards that you get. So what do I want? I know that I'm going to want 2 blues here. I have 1 so far. I'm going to need to get 1 anyways, so maybe I do this, or I just hope that maybe I get 2 on any of these. So maybe I should, if I have the opportunity now to get a train, I get a train. Because as of right now, I'm going to need my start train, and then another train. another train, and then who knows what's going to happen here. So I think it's better to be safe than sorry. So I'll get another one, another train, and then we're going to move on to the last of the third or second phase. Okay. Ooh, actually this one's perfect for me. Not gonna lie, because this is, if you have 4 of the green arrow with the yen, you're gonna get 2 victory points per yen symbol that you have, which this would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 victory points. So I think I might take that one. And then maybe the tea ceremony. This one I don't really need. I have one of those symbols, so I shouldn't take that one. This one here would get me negative. But this is Board Game Store in Akihabara. This one's like my favorite card. Because we actually went to the board game stores in Akihabara. So fun. But I do think... Oh, this kind of sucks. I think I'm just like full on going in on the green up arrows. Which is kind of crazy. I think I'm okay with that. And then I'll give these to the AI. Doesn't matter what order they're in. Because neither of them are going to give them the highlight. Such a good card. Yeah. Especially for like what I'm focusing on right now. Hello everyone. I wanted to stop in and say hi while I had the chance. We will need to watch the whole video when I get the chance later this evening. Hope everyone is doing well. Hi Graham. I don't know if you're still here, but thanks for popping in. Hopefully you're having a good night. Can't Stop is the most fun push your luck game, best in person. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so I am going to place this one here, and then I think I'm just going to place this one here, just to kind of keep it open. Okay, and I did give them 2 blues, so they are going to hand me 2 blues. Is that correct? Yes. And then I go here. I play 1 card, pass 1 card, so I'm picking up these 2. And then I have these, which, actually, these are pretty decent. So are there any specific things that I need at the moment? I don't think so. Both of these are going to give me flowers, which is nice. This one will allow me to go up 1 more. But at the same time, I still need the 4th Torii Gate. Sad I could only catch a few minutes of the stream, but we'll definitely be back. Have a great night, everyone. Alan, thank you so much for hanging out for a little bit. I appreciate it. Thanks for popping in, and I hope you have a good night. Okay, so I think I'm going to take the Shinjuku Goyen Park, which Francis and I actually went to this place, and we sat and like just chilled. It's so beautiful. Like everyone's around, sitting on the ground, enjoying. We also actually went to this temple as well. It's the Meiji Jingu Shrine. Absolutely gorgeous. We went here, I think on like one of the last days we were in Tokyo, and it was raining and it was really pretty. Honestly, Japan is one of the few places that I really enjoy being out and about in the rain. I think it actually makes the environment even more beautiful. But yes, I think I'm going to take this one. I'm going to put it here. Oh, but again, I need that 4th. Actually, no. We're going to do the Meiji Jingu Shrine and this one that I had before. And then we're going to give this to them, which is actually a pretty good one to give them because they get additional points for the Sakura flower icon, but they have none. So they will just get the 4 victory points there. Okay. So I'm giving them a blue. So they give me a blue. Yes. And then we're going to go on to the next round. I get 1 Tokyo, 1 Kyoto. And then it's a good thing that I got more trains because I'm doing a lot of transferring from one to the other. Okay. We have the Tenryuji Temple, which I don't think we went to this one, but it looks beautiful. There's like a dragon on the top. And this here is sushi at the Tsuki Market? No. Tsukuji. Yes, Tsukuji. I'm so bad at reading. But this one, if I had 2 of those, which I do, I would get 6 victory points in 1 up on the sushi track. And then this one here is if I have 2. Ooh. I think. Ugh. Neither of these are great for me, not gonna lie. I guess I could put this here because I am already in Kyoto. So I just extend the Kyoto a little bit, place that there. I guess that's okay. Because then I do finish this off. I have 2 of the matching icons, so I do get either this or this. I can take one of these. Did I just hear you try to say, yes, babe. Tsukuji. No, Tsukiji. Tsukiji. Can you tell me how to pronounce it? I don't know how to say it. Okay, so then this goes to the AI, which is blue. So they're going to give me a blue. And then we're going to move to the second to last round. I have, oh, this is not great. I better freaking hope I get 1 more train. Because I have 4 trains. I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm possibly going to need 5. So I need to get... Ooh, it's not happening. That's not good. I'm going to be short 1. Oh, Tsukiji. Tsukiji. Tsukiji Sushi Market. That is... Did we end up choosing that one? Or did we give that one... Oh, yeah. Sushi at the Tsukiji Market. There we go. Was that better? Hopefully it was. Get crepes in Harajuku. Fun fact, Francis and I got crepes in Harajuku. And we got the... Ooh. Oh, I guess they tell you down here how to pronounce it. So this one's Ikebokuro. 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 And this one needs 2 Sakura, which we have those, and it'll give me 7 victory points. But this one is 2 of the bag icons, and it would give me 5 victory points plus another 2 bags. I think I'm gonna stick with this one. Did you go to Shibuya? We did go to Shibuya. Did the Shibuya crossing, which honestly, not as like crazy as people like say. Like, it was cool to experience it, but like people always freak out about Shibuya crossing. Is it Shibuya crossing? Shinjuku? I always get Shinjuku and Shibuya mixed up, but I think it's Shibuya where the crossing is. Dang, this is making me miss Japan. Ugh. Pam can play. It is such an amazing place, isn't it? I always miss it. Okay, so sadly, I am going to have to pass on the getting crepes in Harajuku. I did love doing that. That doesn't go there, Jenna. This goes here. So I'm going to give that to the AI. They give me a blue. And then we're going to move on to the last round, which this allows you to pick up one of either side, and you pick up the one that's here. Yeah, it's at Shibuya Station, yeah. Yep, Shibuya Crossing. I don't know why I get Shinjuku and Shibuya messed up, but they're both in Tokyo. I know that. Okay, so we have the Kanda Shrine. Shrine near Akihabara is host to Kanda Matsuri, recognized as one of 3 major Shinto festivals in Tokyo. It is held every other year in May. Cool. But I am wanting possibly a Kyoto, because I don't think that this is going to happen. Getting 3 of the blue icons, because I literally only have 1 right now. Oh, great. Okay, cool. So this one here, actually, this would be nice, because this is Stay at Amachia, which Francis and I wanted to do that. When you get a chance, look at what Asha just messaged us. Oh boy. What's happening? No freaking way! Oh, it's such an old one. Oh, that's so... It's actually not that old. Oh, guys. Guess what we're getting? A crokinole board! Dude, that's wild. I wonder where they got that. Please hold just 1 second. No freaking way. So fun. Okay, so this one, Stay at Amachia. This is experience it all. So it's if I have one of each icon, which I in fact do, I get 10 victory points. The only thing with this one is that it does make me go down 1, but I think that's okay. I just want to make sure that I do have all of these. I do have this. I do have this. I will be able to get this. The only thing is that I don't... So this is the last one that I'm going to be... ooh, what am I giving them? I'm giving them 5 victory points and 2 bag icons. That's fine. The only thing is I don't have 3 of the same, so I'm not going to be able to get a train. So I am, I think, going to be 1 train short, but that's okay. And I do get to choose either this or this. And I think I do already have 2 of them, which are going to go towards these 2 icons here. But is there a possibility, because you do also get victory points for wherever these end up. So like I'm going to be at the 5, I believe, for the yellow. I'm going to be at the 3, 4, 5 for the sushi. I'll literally just be at the 2 for this one. And then Torii Gate, I'll be at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the Torii Gate. And then the pink, I will be at the 2 as well. So if I get 1 more wild, it's not going to do me any good. So I think my best bet is to get 2 of these books. Awesome. Crokinole is the best. I freaking love Crokinole. Ever since I played it for the first time, I think it was actually at Level Up that I played it for the first time, because Tracy Boards goes there and Jeremy Tracy's is there. And yes, he is a pretty awesome guy. But yeah, I played it for the first time there and freaking loved it. And then ever since then, I have always wanted to have a crokinole board. Francis also played and loved it as well. So yeah, we were just playing it like a few days ago. So, and we were like, oh, we need to get a crokinole board. And then Tom and Asha just messaged us and asked if we wanted one for free. But it's not a Tracy board. I think it's just like a one that someone had sitting around that maybe just wants to get rid of it. I'm surprised you Canadians didn't hook up and get one already. Yeah, again, I am very stingy on spending money. Unless apparently it's blind boxes. That reminds me, I really should message Jeremy and order one. Oh, crokinole is so much fun. Okay, so I think that is everything. Like I said, the reason why I got these books is because if I don't use them, they're worth 1 victory point each. So might as well grab those. Or where am I gonna be? I don't even want to do that math in my head. I don't have enough time for that. Okay, so we are now going to go through my trip to Japan. This is going to be a good time. So we'll do the AIs after. We're not going to go through their trip because it doesn't matter. We're just going to score their points after. But before we do anything, I do need to set out my trains. So I have 1 train there. These trains get me victory points and up on the green thing as well, which is nice. These are considered luxury trains. But we're going to switch trains here. We're going to switch trains here. We're also going to switch trains here. And then we still need to switch trains here. So I just take 1 and I flip it over to the other side because that will give me -2 victory points. All right. So all of my trains are set out. We're going to start here, which I do need to grab my score pad. Don't mind my pink PJ pants. How embarrassing. And then we are going to score. So it is me versus TA or travel agent. What a cozy live stream. Oh my goodness, it's Kavre. Hello, how are you? So cozy, eh? That's my middle name. It's cozy. All right, so first day in Japan. We get there. We decide, hey, we're going to stay in a capsule motel. We're going to save our money. We're going to go up 1, 2, boom. Oh, and then stay at the capsule motel. Oh, I'm getting sick of Tokyo already. We're going to go to Kyoto. Just get to Japan, spend 2 seconds in Tokyo. Now we're going to Kyoto. So we take the train to Kyoto. We do some shopping. We go to Kyoto Tower. We go to the flea market. We do lots of shopping. We go up twice, and we also get some more, or save some more money because we went shopping at the flea market. All right, so that is for Monday. Ooh, and then highlight of the day, found a great deal. We found a great deal, people. So if we have 2 of the green yen icons, we get to score this, which is 4 victory points plus 1 for each yellow. So I have 2 yellow, so that's 6 victory points. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 3. Monday, we're scoring 14 victory points. I don't know why I have a country accent, but I do. Jenna Cozy Garden, heck yeah. What's JCG? Oh, that's the new channel name. Jenna Cozy Garden. Okay, so that's everything for Monday. We're moving on to Tuesday. Okay, we're sick of Kyoto already. We're going back to Tokyo. Okay, we got 2 victory points. We also go up once on here. For some reason, I always thought with this game that the only way you get these things is that if you don't use the token. But I guess you get them when you use the token. I checked the rules, and that's it. So, we move up once because of this train. We get 2 victory points, but I'll just add that when I do Tuesday. And then we are, unfortunately, Tokyo Tower's expensive, so we're going to go back down once. And then we're going to eat some food. Nom 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 nom. We're going to take a cooking class, which is expensive as well. So we're going to go down one. Sad. Oh no. Is this going to make me go? It better not make me go down all the way. It is going to make me. Oh no, it's not. We're good. I'm going to get to here, and then we're going to start going up again. So we're going to take a cooking class. It's expensive. We have to pay for it. Oh, and then we're going to dine at a top restaurant. We decided, you know, our cooking's not great. So we're going to go to a nice top restaurant. Yum, yum. But it's also expensive. So we're going to go down one. All right. And then we are going to spend our 2 wilds to make our blue go up twice. We're going to be a little bit social. As you can tell with this, there's not a lot of socializing. But we do have 2 blues, so I get 5 victory points plus 1 per this red icon. So I get 5, 6, 7. This one is not the same as this one, so there's only 2 of them. So I get 7 plus 7, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 victory points for Tuesday. Woo! Tuesday was a lot of fun. Okay, moving on to Wednesday. We still are in Tokyo for a little bit. The chaos of almost daily switches between Kyoto and Kyoto is a mood. Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy, not gonna lie. Definitely not what Francis and I would do. All right, so we're staying in Tokyo just for a little bit, you know. We woke up, we're still a little bit hungry. The top restaurant didn't give us enough food, so we're going to conveyor belt sushi for breakfast, okay? Don't question it. We're just going to go for breakfast, all right? So, we're going to go eat our conveyor belt sushi. Yum, yum, yum. It's cheap sushi, so we are going to save a little bit of money. And then we're going to go to my favorite thing, which is the gachapon machine. We're going to get some blind boxes, y'all. So, we're going to go shopping. Boom. We're going to save some money. I don't know how we're saving some money from that, but pretty awesome. And then we're going to go back to Kyoto because I really want to go to the flea market because I remembered going to the flea market on Monday. I want to go back to the flea market today for some deals. I'm just wheeling and dealing this entire trip to Tokyo or Japan. Okay, so then we are going to move up one for the luxury train. OMG gas station sushi. Literally, that is exactly what we're getting. And then we're going to make it to the flea market. We're going to do a little bit more shopping. We're going to save a little bit more money. And then if we have 4 of these icons, which we indeed do, we get 12 victory points. So 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 victory points on Wednesday. Best day so far. Just buying lots of stuff and saving money. So we're gonna stick to Kyoto for the morning. On Thursday, we're gonna go to the Tenryuji Temple. I don't think that's how you pronounce it, but we're gonna go there. We're gonna see some beautiful stuff. We're gonna look at the temple, and then we're gonna decide we don't want to be in Kyoto anymore, so we're going back to Tokyo. We're gonna go to the Meiji Jingu Shrine, which is, fun fact, Francis' favorite shrine. I don't know if that's the same or it's still his favorite, but we're going to see some beautiful stuff. We're going to look at the shrine. We are also going to go up one to there for this here. And then we're going to save some more money because we are staying at a capsule hotel again. Great. And then if we have 4 of these, which we do, we get 2 victory points per that icon. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 victory points for this. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 victory points on Thursday. Just getting better and better. Spending all that money on bullet trains back and forth, Kyoto and Tokyo. Yeah, I gotta save some money somewhere. We're spending a lot of money on the frickin' Shinkansen. Okay, so we are now in Tokyo. Stayed at the Capsule Motel. Waking up early. We're going to the... It says on the card how to pronounce it. Ikebukuro. Ikebukuro. I guess we're doing some shopping there. So we're going to move up once there. We are going to lose 2 victory points because I did have to take a crappy... What are they called? Subway. Bullet train. We are going to do a tea ceremony. So we're going to go up 1. We're going to go up 2. And we're going to go up 3. Whee! Back to the start. This goes to 20. Heck to the yeah. So I actually did do that pretty well because I was able to get to the max here. So then after our tea ceremony, we are going to stay at Amachia, which is fantastic. We're going to go up 1 more on the blue. We're going to go down once there. And then we are going to experience it all. So I do have at least 1 of everything. So I'm going to get 10 victory points, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, minus 2. So we have 16 on Friday. Not an amazing day, but still okay. And then we'll move over to now being in Kyoto on Saturday. We're going to go to the Atagi Nenbushuji Temple, which I don't think we went to that one. And then we're going to go to the Nanzenji Temple and then the Kinkakuji Temple. We got a lot of templing happening on Saturday. So if I'm able to get 4 of these, which we do have, which I need to move this up. I'm like, hold up, I don't have them. 1, 2, 3. So we do have at least 4. We actually have 5. So I am going to get 8 victory points, plus I'm going to get 1 of these. Which, dang, I should have realized that I would be 1 off of that. Because then I could have got... Dang it! Instead of taking these 2, I should have taken another one of these. Which, screw it. This is a solo game. I can do what I want. Instead of that, I took this because I want to be able to move this up. Isn't that nice, playing solo games? But I should have realized that I had this one here. My thing is, though, how did I get... Oh, yeah, because I would have had 2 from here. This would have been the 3rd one. And then adding that 4th one. Okay. So I was able to get that. So I have 8 victory points plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Do what you want. Exactly. Exactly. Solo game. I do what I want. Okay, so I didn't get any negatives, but I did get 20 positives, which is awesome. And then as for where I landed with all these, every single one of them is at 4 and above. So I have 4 times 5, so I get 20 there. I should have added these up after, but I just added them within. So we're just going to do a little cross there. And then I did not have any books left over. So that is a cross out as well. Okay. So now I am going to quickly do the AIs. I think I can do this. That's not the right one. This, there we go. So we're going to quickly go through and put all the AIs stuff up here. So they're gonna get 1, 2, and 1. They're gonna get 1 and 1. And also, just to let you guys know, the AI starts with all of them at the 2. So that's why it started there. And then we're going to get 1 sushi, 2 bags, and 1 shrine. They are going to go down 1 and down 2 for this here and this here. They're going to go up 3 bags, 1, 2, 3. They're going to go down 3, so 1, 2, 3. This is going to go up to there. And they're also going to go up blue once. And then here we have sushi 1, bag 1, flour 1. Then they're gonna go down, actually no, they do it in order. So they're gonna go up 1, down 1, up 1, because they don't hit this. And then this here, sushi is gonna go up 3, temple's gonna go up 1. 1, 2, 3. And then they're gonna go down 1 and then up 1 again. Okay, that is everything. Do they get any here? They will get 2 of those, but they don't get those until the end. Okay, so the AI for Monday, they're gonna get 8, 9, 10, 11, and then 15, 16. So they have 16 on Monday. This here, they have 5, 9, actually let's just do 6 plus 4, 10, so they have 19 on Tuesday. Okay, here they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, they have 2. They have 2 pairs. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for Wednesday. And then here they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 17 for Thursday. And then here they have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 14 for Friday. And then Saturday, they have 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 5 is 12. And then they do get 2, 1, 2 of the yellow. Dang, okay. And then they have -3 for their happiness. Here they have 8, 16, 28. Oof, okay. And then they don't get anything for trains. They don't get anything for books. All right, let's add this up, which I don't really feel like doing it in my head. So we will do it here. So we're gonna do 14 plus 20 plus 21 plus 24 plus 16 plus 17 plus 20 plus 20 equals 152. I think that actually might be one of my better scores. And then we have 16 plus 19 plus 13 plus 17 plus 14 plus 12 plus 28 equals -3. And they have 116. Oh, okay. So I did well. Safe to say, I did okay. So I got 152. AI got 116. That is Let's Go to Japan, which I love. Yay! Yay! Okay. The only crappy thing now is I have to quickly clean this up so that I can set up for Ofrenda. So actually what I might do is I might put on the Be Right Back screen, unless you guys just want me to keep this on and I can just chat while I clean up and set up. Let me know what you prefer. But I am... Keep it on. Keep it on. Woo, good game. Thank you, Joe. Appreciate it. Okay, I'll keep it on. And I'll show you how I clean up. Nicely done, Jenna. Thank you, Brian. Ofrenda. All right. So all these get to be put back in their piles. And the crazy thing is, like, look at how much we, like, didn't even get into. That's wild. So these, there was, like, not even much that I went through. I like seeing the cleanup. Okay, good to know. We're gonna get into Ofrenda, which I'm very excited about. I actually played Ofrenda with Tyler and Ilya, which are Kavre in the chat. Played it for the first time with them in Edmonton when I went to go visit them. Kitty! It's actually a very fun game. I'm excited for it solo with us. Awesome. So fun. It was so fun. I really liked it. Yeah. Me too. Oh, I didn't know the stream was BYOC. Bring your own coffee. LOL. I would love for there to be coffee right now. I want coffee. Jenna, drink reminder since George isn't here to do his job. Everyone, take a sip. Take a drink of water. Yum. All right. Yeah, the AI stuck to Tokyo quite a bit. I gave them a lot of Tokyo, I guess. Are you even a cat owner if you don't say kitty? I wish I was a cat owner, honestly. I love cats. I'm just very allergic to them. All right. Let's clean it up. Clean it up. There's like a little bit of an insert. Does the box have an insert? Now I want it. There is a little bit of an insert, Allison. Very allergic. Debatable. Yeah, you ain't wrong. Honestly, I went to Tyler and Ilya's and they have a cat and I thought I was going to be struggling the whole time. I actually indeed was not struggling like at all, which was nice. Granted, they did do a really good job like cleaning the room that I was staying in, which I appreciate. And then I like tried my hardest to stay away from Luffy, but he's very cute, so I couldn't stay away, to be honest. Okay, so this one I didn't even touch. This is the purple. It's like a Fantasy Flight insert. Got blue. Blue. Okay. And all these can go back. I don't really know what bags are for what. I'm not gonna lie. Green. Where's all my green stuff? Green. The cat was on her head. A long hair, very allergic. Hairy cat. Well, the thing people are allergic to is the dander usually, not the hair itself. True. I feel like the long-haired cats usually have a lot of dander, though. I'm also just teasing. Yeah. For some reason, it was only when I was upstairs, like doing the organization of your two-player games, that's when it hit me, and I don't know why. It was maybe because, like, all of the rooms upstairs are carpeted, which I think probably holds on to dander a lot more. I think these might. For me, it's usually the saliva, but it's their fur, so as long as I don't touch my nose or my eyes to their fur, I'm good. Yeah, exactly. I think most of the time I'm fine unless I do that. Like if I pet a cat and then immediately touch my face, then it's not good. but I just learned to not do that. Maybe your cat is very hypoallergenic. Yeah, maybe he is. Okay, so all of these Deluxified components, which by the way, these are the Deluxified components for Let's Go to Japan. Custom designed and handcrafted in Mississauga, Ontario. So shout out again to Robin. If you guys are interested, the Deluxified components are from bgisgood.etsy.com. So definitely go and check it out. If you put in !cubic in the chat, there's a link to his Etsy shop, which is, hello, there we go, Cubic Robin. Basically, you get a set of all of the different icons that are 3D printed for each player. And then there's also different player colored cats and the like happy, sad pieces, the walk pieces, which I often don't utilize the walks in Let's Go to Japan, but you can also go on a walk and it kind of gives you like a random card to add to your day. But yeah, all of those are 3D printed. Put those away. Why do I have an extra bag? That is my question. That goes there. This goes here. This goes here. This goes... Oh, shit. I mean poop. I didn't swear. It's fine. You didn't hear anything. Get in there, bag. And we close. All right. Please hold. I'm going to go and quickly switch over from Let's Go to Japan to Ofrenda. The day pieces are so cute. The Game Boy especially. Yeah, I agree. I love the Game Boy. And then I love the sushi. It's so cute. Oh. It's so cute. I'm going to throw it across the room. That's how adorable it is. Okay. There we go. We've switched it over. I think that should be good. Hey, even PG-13 can have one F-bomb. See, thankfully, your girl didn't even say an F-bomb. She just said an S-bomb. I just said shit. It's fine. Well, shit, I missed it. Oh, hello, Stacy. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the stream. You've come at a perfect time because we're just about to set up to play Ofrenda, which I'm very excited about. Are we gonna be... There's no green, which is quite unfortunate. So I have to choose blue, purple, red, or yellow, which... I'm going to choose yellow. The nice thing about this one is the solo mode is literally just you roll a die and then it just takes cards or tiles away from you. So there's not really much of like an AI that you have to control. Is green your go-to color? It is. It is my go-to color. The box design is so cute. I know, right? Look at how beautiful this art is. Ugh. Stunning. Absolutely stunning. Okay, and then we have these, which I can place into here. I really wish I had a container that was just a one container, but it's fine. Those are marigolds. And then I'm gonna get this here. This bag has the tokens in it, so I just need to keep those in the bag. We have the one die for the solo mode. There we go. And then we have the cards, which I am just going to play the base game, but there is additionally some like objectives, public objectives that you're going for. I had no idea because you always pick last in all the games that we played together. See, I am like not the type of person that like I have to be a certain color, and I know that there are some people that like if they are not the color that they normally are, they get confused. So I never want to like take a specific color away from someone, so I always let people pick first. And my friend Kat is normally green when we play together, so I'm kind of used to like whatever color ends up happening. But if I can play green, it just matches the brand, so I like to play it. But yeah. Oh yeah, I already know. Let's go to Jam Pan. Well, you just came in time because we are moving on from Jam Pan, and we are playing Ofrenda, which I'm very excited about. Okay, so I think that's pretty much everything. I just have to shuffle the cards. Oh my goodness. It's a tight box. So we are playing Ofrenda. I'm going to place this here. I don't know if you guys can see that. And then we have this. I'll place here. This I don't need right now. This I don't really need. We just have a reference, which I don't need. Don't need these tokens. All right. So let me shuffle these up and then we can get started. Unfortunately, they are in like the different colors, so I'm gonna have to do a real good shuffle. Ooh, and I just in time for Ofrenda. You are just in time for Ofrenda. Hello, Ronnie. How's it going? Oh, no. I'm so sorry. I'll be a little bit more gentle with them. I have to be blue because I'll mess up scoring at some point if I'm not. Exactly. So I know that there are some people that are like that they're just always that color. So if they're not that color, they end up getting messed up, which is not good. Ooh, I've been working on my prototype. It's very slow going. I didn't know you were working on a game. But also, what did Stacy say? Game is in the hands of the publisher to play? Oh, Stacy, that's so exciting! Oh my goodness. Sorry, that was a really aggressive yell. Apologies for that. The quiet shuffling killed me. You're so funny. I adore you. Oh, I adore you too. Be very quiet shuffle. Quiet shuffling. I'm working on 5? Oh my goodness. Yeah, the colors did not help with Navoria. That one's crazy. All right. Last little bit. How's everyone's night going? What are you up to tonight? Other than watching the stream. What are you up to? Hi, Stacy, Jen, and everyone. Excited to catch a stream. I'm excited that you're here, Ronnie. I was happy to see your name in the questions yesterday, too. I think I answered one of your questions, but I think one of the other ones that you brought through or sent through, I wasn't able to answer. I think it was like, what's the game, the oldest game in your collection? Both the one that you've had for the longest and like the oldest like one by publishing date. So I guess I can just answer it here. I need to clean my desk. I'm doing well tonight. I am back. Are we starting the other game? We are. You made it back at the perfect time. Ooh, I'm queuing on My Chemical Romance tickets for Southeast Asia. Oh my god. Freaking love My Chemical Romance. Ugh, what a throwback. I didn't even know they were still doing performances. Not gonna lie. But yes, to answer your question, Ronnie, the one that we've had the longest, I think, has been Catan, but the version of Catan that I have is now like a newer version, so maybe that doesn't work. If that's not it, then it probably is Tokaido. Tokaido was the first one that we got in our collection. Which, again, I have the new version of Tokaido from Stonemeyer. But then, the other one, when you said which one in your collection is the oldest, like publishing date-wise, I have no idea. Like, I would have to go and, like, look at my collection and go through and see what one has the earliest publishing date. But, like, what was a really old one? Like, Broom Service. I think the original Broom Service was published in, like, 2004. I don't know if I have any games that were published before 2000. I wonder if I do. That's, like, a fun thing to look, like, into, to be honest. All right, so let me flip these out. Also, I am supposed to start with cards in my hand. Oh, how many cards do I start with? What about that game you have that has a VHS tape? Oh, yeah, Nightmare. Oh, I love Nightmare. Maybe that's my oldest one. That'd be interesting to look up. Maybe I'll do that at the end of the stream. I'll look up to see what my oldest game is. It might actually be Nightmare, because that is full on from the 90s, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Oh, shoot. You know what I just realized? I'm an idiot. I'm supposed to go through all these cards and take out some that are for my player count. Because there's some that are like only for 4, 3 plus, 4, 3 plus, 3 plus, 4, 4, 4, 3, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, 3 plus, and 4, 4, 4, 4, 3 plus, 4, 3 plus, 4, 3 plus. Okay, we good. That's the question that me, Stacy, and Jonathan tried to figure out with our own collection. Yeah. Ooh, Nightmare said 1991. That might be my oldest one. Solo Catan after Ofrenda. Hell yeah. You are insane. I wonder if you could play Catan solo. I wonder how, like, I think I'm going to try to make a solo mode for Catan. You know how popular that shit would be? Oh, that'd be great. What would it be called? Catan solo mode. What would the AI opponent in Catan be? Karen. You is smart, you is kind, you is important. You know you could have just removed them as they came up, Jenna. I could have, but ugh. Soloton. Technically you can play anything solo. True. You could just play it double-handed. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Okay, so we get 3. So 1, 2, 3. And then I start with 3 marigolds in my own personal supply. My own personal supply goes here. Boom, boom, boom. And then I do believe that there are some of these tiles that also have to be taken out. It's all of them that are the more than, less than symbol, because obviously if you don't have an opponent, you can't have more or less than all other opponents. So I have to go through and get rid of all of those, which okay. All these go back in the bag. Thank goodness these ones get taken out. Basically, these ones are objectives that you're trying to get at the end of the game. And it's basically have more of this specific symbol or more of this specific color than all the other players at the table. But obviously in a solo mode, you can't have that. But I never know. I guess like they're all going to be more than. But the more than, less than symbol I always have a hard time with. So I'm happy that these are out of the game. Because I don't want to deal with them. Because they confuse my brain. Alright, so then all we have to do, put out tiles. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So, we are playing over 12 rounds, and at the beginning of your turn, you are going to choose one of the portraits to draft. Additionally, if you would like, this is optional, but you can decide to draft one of the candle tiles as well. You can only ever have 3 candle tiles at one time, and the only way for you to place a candle tile is if you have surrounded a specific candle. So in order for me to place a candle in this spot here, I will have to have all 3 of these spots filled up by a card. And then I'd be able to place a candle there. These objectives are overall in all of the cards in your Ofrenda, whereas the objectives on each of the cards are pertaining to the cards that are adjacent to that card. So this card here, the objective is pertaining to this card, and this card, because those 3 cards are adjacent to this card. This card here and this card here, these 2 have the most adjacent to them. They have 6 cards adjacent to them, because this card, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, all 6 of these are adjacent to this card. These ones down here only have 2 cards adjacent to them. This one here has 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth. What are you all talking about in the chat here? Y'all going crazy in the chat about Catan? The best part about Catan are all the weird trade efforts my friends do. How about 1 sheep now, but I guarantee sheep later. Oh my gosh, that's wild. We do not do that kind of craziness. Oh, I think my oldest game is Past the Pigs. Oh no. 1977? That's wild. Other than that, Cave Troll 2002. I mean, technically my oldest game is probably Backgammon. Yeah. Hey, once I get that, once we get that Crokinole board, that'll be our oldest game. Because I think Crokinole is pretty old as well. Memories and laughter, all good things. I agree. I have chess. It's old as hell. Yeah, true. I have chess too. We're all just talking about old games now in the chat. So should it be your oldest modern game? Yeah, because you could literally be like, I have tic-tac-toe. I have a 52 set of cards. I wonder how old is the standard 52 deck of cards? How old is that? Because is that technically a game? Are parlor games considered games? You never know. Good night, everyone. Hope you all have a lovely weekend. Good night, Allison. Have a good night. Okay, so I have to draft a card. I can optionally draft a candle tile as well. Place it into my candle area here, or I can immediately place it into a candle spot that I can place it into. And then I have to replenish. So we're going to replenish the cards and the tiles. And then I have to place one of the cards that are in my hand, including the one that I just drafted, onto the player board. So I will be able to place it anywhere. If you ever see this, I get to gain a marigold. If you see this, I have to spend a marigold. There's also 1, 2, 3 spots that have a gold outline. The gold outline means that if I'm able to achieve the objective of that card, it gets to score double. So these ones you really have to think, am I going to make sure that I achieve those? Easier said than done, but yes. I'm still not convinced Crokinole is a board game. Stacey, don't even right now. If Backgammon is a game, Crokinole is a game. We should play Confessions of a Board Game. I'll start. I've never actually played Catan. The shock, the horror filled the room. Do you say marigold or marigold? I've heard both and I don't know the right way. Marigold? I think I say marigold. Gold. Because I don't think it's marigold. Marigold just sounds funny. A 52 deck of cards does not come with a set of rules, so perhaps it is not technically a game. You are correct. I think that is right. Just like dice alone are not a game, but with rules like Yahtzee, it is. That is very true. Okay, and then the last thing that you can do on your turn. Wait, the last thing is you playing a card, and then you have an option of being able to play either candles or marigolds. All right, and then the AI is going to have a turn. I'm simply just going to roll the die, and then whatever number they roll, that's going to take a certain card and possibly a candle, but only if they roll a 5 or a 6. She also says bagel. Brian, don't do this to me. I thought no one was going to mention the bagel thing again. Bashi bagel. Boggle. Yeah, Ilya? I think it is Ilya. I actually still don't know if it's Ilya or Tyler. I'm assuming it's Ilya. How do you guys say bagel? Because I thought it was just a Canadian thing, but maybe it's just a Jenna thing. Bagel. Bagel? Bagel. 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 Bagel, bagel, bagel. 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 Yeah, that's what I say. Bagel. Bagel. Am I not saying it right? Bagel? I'm with Kavre. It's just a Jenna thing. LOL, can confirm. Oh no. Bagel. All right. Let's concentrate, people. I was supposed to be finished this by 9:30 or 10 because I want to dye my hair. Your A is too hard. How do I make an A soft? How do I do that? I don't know how to make a soft A. How do I soften my A? Bagel. Bagel. The more you say bagel, the more Bostonian it sounds in my ears for some reason. What is Bostonian? Like from Boston? My mom says boggle. Boggle. Because she's French. You beat it into submission, Jenna. I just need to torture my A. I need to soften it up. Technically, hair is already dead, so you're all good. Okay, I need to get playing. Oh, you guys are so funny. All right, so what do I want to do here? So the 3 cards that I have in my hand, let me show you guys what I have here. So we have this guy here, which wants 2 skulls. This guy here wants either berries or oranges. Okay. This one wants skulls. I could take her. She's skulls. This one wants no, that icon, which is like the tapestry kind of icon. And then there's no skulls. Okay. I know this one's coming out, which is orange. Let me put her here. I feel like these 2 are the easiest because they only have 2 cards surrounding them. And these ones I found were the most difficult. These cards here that are like have none of this symbol, these were the most difficult. So I think I might put her here so that I can put those. So I'll place her here. Wait, I can draw first. Which, I do want some skulls. If I take this one, I do have to drop a marigold here. So this is very similar to if you've ever played, oopsie, you guys can't see. This is similar to if you guys have ever played Canvas, where if I want to take this one, I have to pay 1 marigold here. If I want to play this one, I have to place a marigold here and here. So if I do want to take this lady here, I do have to place here and then take her. Okay, and then optionally, I can take a candle. I can take the candle that is above her for free, or again, I can take one of the other ones, but I have to pay a marigold to the card below whatever candle I take. So I do think I just want to take the candle that is above her, and I'll place that into my candle area here, and then these are all going to be replenished. This is going to flip, and excuse me, and then we're going to put out a new candle. You do say marigold. No, I don't. Someone needs to teach me to pronounce the flower correctly. Do I say marigold? No, it's marigold. Marigold. Per the Googs. Yeah, it's marigold. Do I sound like I'm saying marigold? Because I'm saying marigold. Okay, that's how I say it, Amber. That's how I say it. Don't be saying that I'm saying things like I don't know how I say it. That made sense, Jenna. Okay, so then next thing after we replenish is I place down a card. I'm going to place her there, like I said, and then I'm going to get a marigold into here. All right, now the AI is going to go. They're going to roll. Ooh, okay. So they rolled a 6. So that means, dang it, they're going to take this one here. Basically, if they roll a 1 or a 2, they take this card. If they roll a 3 or a 4, they take this card. If they roll a 5, they take this card, and then they roll again and take one of the candles. But if they roll a 6, they're going to take this card, and they're going to roll again, and then they're going to take 1 or 2, 3 or 4, so they're going to take this one. That is how the AI works. Very simple, and then you just simply replenish. Boom. And beaten into submission. All right. Now it is back to me. Which actually, they do also add marigolds. So they add 1, 2, 3, just like any player would, because they took this card. Okay. And then they took this one, but then they took this. So they actually do place one here as well. All right. Apologies. Okay. So, what do I have here? So this doesn't want berries or the cup. Okay. This is freaking hard, man. I think I'm just going to take this one, just so I can get some marigolds. And you can carry as many marigolds as you'd like. So then I take that for free. I think I will take this as well. And then we're going to replenish. So these all move down. Flip this guy over. I filmed the how to play for this and I had to do a million takes because I couldn't decide if I needed to say marigold or marigold. Oh, you poor thing. I could picture you freaking out about that. Off to bed, night all. Best of luck with this one. Thank you, Joe. Have a good night. But I think the A is tenderized. Most people say Mary. Okay, so then what do I want to play? Okay, I think I'm gonna do this guy up here. Do I want to do that? Or do I place him here maybe? No, I'll place this guy here. That does give me another marigold. Okay. And then I can't place any candles or marigolds yet. So that is going to be the end of my turn. Back to the AI. They rolled a 5, so they are going to take this one. They're going to place marigold, marigold, and take this. And then they will roll. And they will just take the matching candle. Move this guy down. Flip. And new candle. All right, back to me. So this guy wants orange or berries. She is berries. And she wants green. And he's green. So they could help each other. Okay, I think I might take that one. So I'm going to place 1 marigold here. Get 2 marigold back. Take her. I do have a lot of pink, so I fear I am going to have to take this candle. Then we are going to replenish, flip, new candle. Okay, and then this guy wants berries or orange in these 3 spots. I do have... Both of these are berries. So I think think I'm best off to put her here. That is free. And then I might put this guy here after. But I'll put her here because she needs... Oh, are all of these... 1, 2, 3, 4? Yeah. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 cards are adjacent to her. So I just have to make sure that they're either green or this tapestry symbol. Okay. Oh boy. So that's everything for me. Back to the AI. Oh my goodness. They're going to take this one. So they are going to put 1, 2, and 3. Take this one. Then they're going to roll. And they're going to take 1, 2. This one. They're going to drop off a marigold here. Okay. Replenish. Jenna, in the new Sims expansion, you can press flowers into wall art. And there's an apothecary bench. I'm loving this already. That's amazing. They added fairies. Oh my gosh. It has been a long time since I've played Sims. I've actually been getting like back more into video games recently. And Sims is like my freaking childhood. The only thing is I never played the actual game of Sims. I just built houses and decorated. So, yeah, that would be fun. Okay, so I do need tapestry or green for her. And then I need orange or berries for him. But then there's also this guy that I'm going to be placing here that he is going to need 2 or more skulls surrounding him. Which this guy is a skull too. Oof. I'm like kind of tempted. Maybe I should take her first and then hopefully the AI doesn't take this one and I can take that one. Because I want both of these. But I think I am going to take this one. That way I don't have to spend any marigolds and I just get a bunch of marigolds. Which, like, love that. That's the game. You're playing it correctly. Good. Thank goodness. And then these are going to move down. I don't have any space for another candle, so I am not going to get another candle. Okay. And then it's the AI's turn. Is it the AI's turn? No, because I still need to play a card. Jenna, you are a ding-dong. I think I'm going to play this one here. Because this is basically, it doesn't want any orange or green surrounding it. So if I just make sure that both of these are not orange or green, I'm fine. Or I could just place him here. But then I have to make sure that none of these are orange or green. Which is a little scarier. So I think I'm just going to place him here. I am going to get a marigold. Boom. Yeah, I saw that the Sims board game is coming this year. So freaking excited about that. Me too, Veronica. They showed previews at UKGE. Should be coming out in September, I heard. So exciting. Not gonna lie, I saw like the game board and stuff and like it doesn't look super promising. But like I'm really hoping it's a decent game. Okay. So that is me. Played down, got a marigold. That is that. AI's turn. No! They would take the one I want. They're gonna take this. They're gonna take these marigolds, which I don't think they don't take the marigolds. Because you're not actually competing against the AI, they're just taking stuff away. So they're just gonna take that, sadly. Which would have been perfect for me, but it's fine. They don't get a candle, because they don't get a candle if they take these 2 cards. It's only if they take these 2. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not holding out for much hope for it either, Jenna. It's supposed to be like $19.99 USD MSRP. Oof. I already pre-ordered it? No way. That's fun. All right, so now, oof. I do have a lot of marigolds, I will say. So maybe I try to do something here. I could also just play on this side so I'm not affecting either or any of these people. But I also have this guy here that could be played here. Because he is a berry. And then I have one skull lady. But she doesn't want to be beside berries. Dang it. Okay. Do you guys hear my dogs? They're playing.
What are you two doing? You playing? You playing? Get him, Penny.
Penny's been like more confident recently and it's making me really happy. She's always like starting fights with Walter, like play fights obviously. Oh hi, you should dual stream on Twitch. Actually, James, funny you say that, which, hello James, how are you? Thanks for popping in. But that's actually something that I've been thinking about doing because I'm really wanting to also start live streaming video games more often and also possibly just like live streaming like chit chat streams. We will see. Maybe even live streaming blind box unboxings because I'm obsessed. But yeah, that's something that I've been wanting to look into because I have been obsessed with a game called Blueprints. Holy smokes. That is such a cool video game. Not gonna lie, if I don't have enough time tonight to dye my hair, which I don't think I will because it's almost 10, but I think I might play some Blueprints after this. We will see. Don't get Tyler into blind boxes, please. It's too late. It's too late, Ilya. It's in his brain. It's gonna happen. Have you got a Labubu yet? No. There are a ton around the corner from me. James. If you could buy me a Labubu, I would be forever grateful and I would pay you back, obviously. But oh my goodness. I've heard that there are some available in the like Toronto area. Like there's literally none over here where I live, so I've dreamt. We were talking about Labubus earlier in the stream. So yeah. I would love a Labubu. I just want one freaking Labubu and that's it. That's all. That's all I want. But I am obsessed with other blind boxes as well, James. I don't know if you've looked into other blind boxes, but holy, it's crazy. She would need to get a multi-streaming app to consolidate the chats, or it would get too confusing. OBS Streamlabs does it, I believe. Oh, good to know. I can help you get it set up, and we can also get you added to the Board Game Geeks live homepage. Ooh, fun. I didn't know that was a thing. Blueprints is good. So is Expedition 33. Ooh. Brothers Murph and I nerd out on Satisfactory. I've heard about that one. If Jenna was on Kick, I would watch on there. Is Kick actually good, Brian? Oh, Jenna, it's so good. I didn't get to room 46 until day 60. I think I'm on day like... I haven't gotten to day 10 yet. I think I'm on day like 8 or 7 or 8 maybe. We have one near me and apparently people are in line for hours. Oh my goodness. I've been hiding mine in my videos. I saw that yours was in your videos. OBS can do it all. Yeah, good. Because I actually use OBS. So that would be the preferred method. Okay, so it is my turn. I think I am going to place this gentleman here. All I need is just 2 skulls. I keep on forgetting that I need to take something first. Which, I actually dislike all of these, I'm not gonna lie. But I will go boom and take her. And then these will replenish. What am I doing? No marigold. Okay, and then I get to play one, which I will play this gentleman here. All right. And that is it for me. I don't get anything there. I don't understand the Labubu trend. King or Kim, I don't know either. But I am obsessed. And I will probably not stop thinking about it until I actually get myself one. Kick is the most valuable platform for streaming. They pay out far more, but you need to establish an audience. Very true. I do like blind boxes, but why is Labubu? What is Labubu? Why does it boo-boo? Honestly, we were talking about this, I think, before you came into the stream. But, like, it's literally like a monster-looking plush. They are so freaking cute. And I don't see where people say they are ugly, because I think they're very cute. But yeah, I don't know. I think this time next year, they are going to be, like, either completely obsolete and everyone has forgotten, or they're going to be like the next Beanie Babies. You know, TYs, if you will. They remind me of Furbies. Yeah, I love Furbies. I had a Furby as a kid. Okay, so the AI is going to take 1, 2, 3. They are going to take this one here. They are going to drop off a marigold here. And they are not taking a candle. So that's going to flip, flip, flip. All right, it is now back to me. I do have lots of marigolds, so I can kind of figure out something here. I like the looks of this. I like her. Or that one. Because she needs green or doily. She's green. She could go there. She does not want any lanterns or doilies, which unfortunately he's a lantern, so that wouldn't work. I think I'm going to take this blue one here. Yeah. So I'll go 1, 2. Take this one. Can't take a candle. The trolls. Oh, do you remember, Jenna, the blind bag that I got for the Navoria prize last year? They were called Fooglies. Yes. To me, those are cuter. Really? Oh, no. But yes, those were very fun. And that does mean you do like some good blind boxes, which I love. My version of Labubu are trolls when I was younger. Yeah, I loved the trolls. Fugglers. Okay, so I took my card. This guy needs 2 skulls around him. If I place this here, hi Penny. Why are you crying? This chick also needs skulls. So if I place this here, I could also try... If I do that, all 3 of these need to be skulls. Dang it. That's a lot of skulls. That's a lot of skulls. Do I want to do that? Yeah, sure. Let's do it. I'm gonna do that. Okay, that's it for me. AI. They're mini size James. I love the trolls with their cute jeweled bellies. Yeah. I had the blind bags of fugglers. They're mini sized. Okay, so they are going to take this one. So they are going to place 1 and 2 to take that. And then they are going to roll again. And they are going to take this candle here. They're going to replace a marigold there. These are going to get shifted over. Shift that. Penny, I'm not getting you anything out of the toy box. You're going to have to get it yourself. She's just standing in front of her toy box going, huh, huh, huh. Are you sad, girl? Yeah. I ain't helping you, girl. It's not happening. Okay. Well, unfortunately, none of these are really helping me. This is a lantern. Could just take this one and place it here. Nope, because it needs no blue or no purple. Dang it. Could do that. Okay. Penny. I'm gonna just take this one. Just because I can get so many marigolds from that. Can't take a candle. So we're gonna move these down. Flip this over. Penny is a Minecraft villager. Is that what they sound like? I bought a bunch of little plushies and blind bags / boxes for Breakout. I was giving away prizes. Yeah, that was super fun. Okay, so I am placing this gentleman here. Or I could, no, I can't, no. I'm gonna place him here because he wants to be beside at least 2 blue family members, so. This is where it's all going to start falling apart, let's be honest. So he can help, or he's getting helped by her because she's blue. But then she does not want to be beside Scholar Doily. He's the cup, so we're good. Okay. So sadly, I'm going to have to like give up on things, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. Okay, so the AI is going to roll. They are going to take this one here. That means they do not get a candle. These all move down. Flip this over. Oh, we got a skull. We got a skull, people. We got a skull. And I think... Ooh, that's unfortunate. So because I want this girl to have 2 skulls beside her, I have to put a skull here, but then she doesn't want a skull. That was a mistake. Big mistake. But because I have so many marigolds, I think I'm able to kind of choose what I want. So I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Take this guy. Can't get a candle, so he just automatically replenishes. And then this guy wants to have 2 lanterns around him. So maybe I place this. Shoot. I need a skull, a green skull, because she wants green here. So maybe I place him here. No, because then I'm never going to be able to get another lantern. Shoot. This game hurts my soul. I can't get the Disney song out of my head every time I see this game from Coco. Yep. That's exactly. Marigolds. Elia, stop. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do everything. Okay, this is not happening. I'm not going to be able to do it all. I don't want to put him here because he has double score and he's never going to be able to double his score. So if I put Penny, you don't need to cry, baby girl. You don't need it. Okay, I guess I will put him here. And that's going to make me spend a marigold. Yeah, he's not going to be able to get another lantern. So he's not going to be able to flip over, which is okay. So do I just not place him then? Maybe I just don't place him. Oh my goodness gracious, this game is so hard. Maybe I just give up on her and place him here. I've already spent a marigold, so maybe I just do that. Give up on her. He has still the potential because I have one lantern here. And then if one of these two are lanterns, then he'll be able to flip over. Okay, I'll just do that. So then now, I'm going to place one of these. I'm going to place this 4 pink cards because I already have 3. So I might be able to get 1. Oh, I heard that time. Penny crying. Yeah. Penny needs all the toys. Meanwhile, my dog is asleep on the couch. It's so funny because, like, she's getting older, but she still just is a puppy at heart. She just constantly wants to play. It's very cute. Okay, so I placed him there, and then I optionally can place a candle, which I did there. Can you place more than one thing, or can I only place one thing? Place candles and marigolds in surrounding slots. So I can also place a marigold on this spot here, because it is surrounded. Okay, so that's everything for me. It is now back to the AI. They're going to take 5. They are going to place marigold and marigold. Take this one. They're going to roll the die again. And they're going to take this candle. And then these get replenished. All right. Ooh, I like the looks of that one. So she needs 2 pinks. So if I place her here, that will immediately fulfill because there's 2 pinks here. She's a skull, so she will help. I think I'm getting her. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, just spending all of my marigolds. It's fine. Take her. And then I can optionally take that if I would like. There's a potential that I might have 4 skulls by the end of the game. But I do not know. So maybe I don't take that. I think I will skip for now. Who is this Mara? Why is she gold? Mara gold. Why is everyone making fun of the way I say marigold? What were the other blind box series that you were opening? So the main ones that I really love are Peach Riot, There's 3 characters in Peach Riot named Gigi, Frankie, and Poppy, which I love them. They're very cute. There's also Skull Panda, which she's very pretty. What other ones are there? There's Pucky. Pucky is just like a stupid baby. If you saw Pucky, you would understand. He's just a stupid baby. I love the Pop Mart Skull Panda ones. Oh, she's so pretty. There's also, what was the other one? There's one from Roll Life, so it's not Pop Mart. It's like another brand called Nancy, which I love Nancy. She's very cute as well. There's obviously Labubu. Oh, they're all Pop Mart. Yep, exactly. And then there's Demu, and there's, what other ones are there? There's so many. There's Molly. Everyone wants that like mega Molly thing. Who knows? I don't like Molly. I personally don't like Molly, but to each their own. All right, so after that, I'm gonna play Her to Here. Spend a marigold. This actually completes, this guy I'm not gonna be able to flip because I forgot that this guy needed to be orange. No. I kind of screwed myself over with that one. This game, there's no way for you to like successfully fulfill everything, so it hurts my soul. So this guy I can't flip. This guy has 2 skulls, so I can flip him to his beautiful pink portrait. We love to see it. And I think nobody else has been actually done yet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so I already placed. I can place 2 green, 2 blue. I would just need to place 1 more green, which I do think I'm going to do. So I can place that there. And then I can also place a marigold here. Okay. Marigold. I want to like them. I just don't have the space to get into collection hobby too. Yeah. Occasionally I'll do mystery pins though. Mystery pins are fun. But yeah, I definitely like, it's a very cool hobby that I'm like getting obsessed with, but I don't think I'm getting obsessed with it to the point where like I'm gonna spend a lot of money to get like entire series and stuff like that. Like I'm just happy getting like 1 box from like series that I think are pretty and just opening them and having fun with it. But yeah, I definitely have good self-control, so it's not like I'm gonna go crazy like some people out there. It's kind of insane. But like I said, like I just want 1 Labubu. I don't want like an entire set or anything, and like I'll be happy and content. We have too many Funko Pops. I cannot get into blind boxes. Yeah. Okay, so that is everything for that turn. The AI's turn. They're going to take this one, which that is pretty unfortunate. They're not going to take a candle, so we're just going to move these down. All right. Oof. I need to play 1 more green out somewhere in order to get this. But I don't know. I don't know how. This is freaking hard, man. See, if I put her here, that would give me the skull, but I wouldn't be able to... Oh, that would fulfill him. She wouldn't be able to get fulfilled, which is not good. I really want to fulfill this one's needs. Hello? Hi. Oh, yeah. Yum. This is a Hokkaido milk candy. They have them at our ethnic supermarket close to us, and they are very yummy. Mmm. Yummy. Okay. Actually, you know what? This would be great. That would be great. Okay. So I do need to take something. I'll just take this one, just because it gives me marigolds. And then, to be honest, I don't want any of these, so we're not going to take another candle. Okay, and then I am going to play this one here, because this will be fulfilled by these. It will help fulfill this guy. And then I don't think it affects anything else, which is good. This guy, there's still an opportunity because I have one lantern. So if I can get one lantern to go here, that would be fantastic, but I don't think that's going to happen. So now I have successfully kind of did this here. So I can place a marigold here, and I can place this candle here. Okay, I need to be a little bit more productive. Thanks for the laughs. Tyler and I are getting ready to go to Superman soon. Ooh, fun. Enjoy your night. Chat soon. Goodbye, Ilya. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. I miss you. Appreciate you. Have a good time at Superman. Is that a movie that's coming out? Is there a new Superman movie? Okay, 2 more cards. Played her. Played some stuff. AI takes this one. Doesn't take anything else. I need this one. I need that one real bad. Okay. This guy. How many skulls do I have? 1, 2. I have 3 skulls. This would be able to fulfill. I have cup. That is fantastic. But I wouldn't be able to score her, and I wouldn't be able to score her. But I think that's okay. So I might just take this one, just because, and then I will place a marigold below here to take this candle. 1, 2, 3, flip this over. I freaking swear if the AI rolls a 6, I'm going to be so sad, because I want this card so bad. Because that would allow me to fulfill this guy and this guy at the same time. Please, Lord. And it will also help me with this because I don't have any oranges yet. Please, Lord. Please, Lord, let me get that one. Okay, let's see what the AI takes. Actually, no, wait. I have to play a card. I am going to play... Which one was I going to play? This one here. I'm going to play this one here, which right away I'm going to place, shoot, I'm not going to get this one, dang it. Right away I'm going to place that there, and I'm going to place a marigold here. I can't place a candle here because I have no candles to place. And that is it. And then we will see that she has been fulfilled because she needed 2 or more pinks surrounding her. She has 3. This one, unfortunately, she only has 1 skull, so she is not going to be able to flip. This guy here has 2 cups, so he is going to be able to flip. This guy here has 2 blues. He is going to be able to flip as well. Okay. She's unfortunately not going to be able to. She will once she gets 1 more card here. No. Yes. Okay. So I think I might have like 3 or 4 that are unflipped, which I think is okay. Okay. This whole situation is all going to come down to whether the AI rolls a 6 or not. Please, Lord, let them not roll a 6. Thank you. Oh, thank God. They're going to take this one here, and that is it. These are going to move down, move down, move down, and flip. Okay, and then I'm going to go 1, 2. I'm going to take this one into my hand. Could take this for free. Do I have 4 berries? I do not have 4 berries. Is there any other one that I could fulfill? No. So I'm not even going to take any candles. We're just going to move these down. We're going to flip that over. She's already been messed, so I'm not even worried about that. And then I think I'm going to play him. I think that's my best bet. So I'm going to place this here. I have no candles to place, but I am going to place 1 marigold here while I have the opportunity. And then I will quickly go through and make sure that I've flipped all of the ones that I can. So this one has already been messed up because he either needed berries or orange. Berries, berries, but not berries or orange. He's not going to flip. She's not going to flip because she only has 1 skull adjacent to her. She is not going to flip because doily or green. He's not doily or green. He's not doily or green. He's green. 2 lanterns. Heck yeah, he's going to flip. Good, good, good. She didn't want doilies or skulls. He's unfortunately a doily. And then he didn't... Oh, shoot! I'm an idiot. No. Was there another option? I could have done that one instead. I think I'm going to do this one instead. Apologies, everyone. I think this is what I initially wanted anyways. Because this one is also a lantern. I'm not going to score this, which is fine because I wasn't going to score this one anyways. Dice gods are listening this time. See, but it's funny because the one that I thought I really needed, I did not need at all. Because this guy doesn't want orange or green. And I specifically put it orange there because I'm dumb. It's fine. It's fine. So going back again, this guy wants no orange or green. They're both pink. So this is going to flip. This one wants no blue or purple. There are blues and purples, so that one's not going to work. She wants 2 purples. She is adjacent to 2 purples, so she's going to flip. Okay, so I think I did a heck of a lot better than my first game. So does the second row guy flip then? Was it this guy? This guy here specifically wanted 2 lanterns. So the guy that I had here had a lantern as well, but he was just orange instead of pink. So didn't affect him though. So it's fine. Okay, so that is everything there. That is all. Oh, but you know what I realized? You know what I realized? Now I can't do this because I don't have any orange. Whatever, it's fine. I think this is literally the only candle I'm scoring. Because this one needed 2 green and 2 blue. I only have 1 green. think that's what that one means. This one has or needs 4 skulls. I only have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3 skulls. And this one needs 1 of each color, and I don't have any orange. Yay! Jenna's so good at this game. Okay, let's quickly do this. All right, so I'm just gonna go through and full on, let me see if I can zoom you guys in a little bit. Here we go. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna go through and I'm just gonna cross off the ones that were not flipped. So this is not gonna score. This is not gonna score. This is not gonna score. Those are second from the left, not gonna score, and second, or the far right is not gonna score. And then I can cross out any of the candles that I did not fill. So that, and that. Okay. And then, I always forget, or I guess this is my only second time playing it, so it's understandable. All right. Then, I'm sorry if anyone doesn't like folding of rule books, but I'm doing it. Okay, so for each unlit portrait and candle scores 0 points. You can cross them out, which I did. Each lit portrait scores 2 points per adjacent lit portrait and 1 point per adjacent unlit portrait. So 2 for lit, 1 for unlit, and then you double the portraits in the golden slots. So this guy here, he is adjacent to 2 unlit, which is unfortunate, and 2 lit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 2, he is going to score me 12 victory points because he has a gold outside, so he doubles his score. Those don't get scored. This guy here is adjacent to 6 cards. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 victory points for him. Ah! What, Stacy? What? Me bending the rule book? I'm so sorry. Okay, this one here. Oh, I did well with her because she only has 1 that's unlit around her. So this is 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So 11 for her. Wonderful. And then this guy here has 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2. So he is also 12. This guy here, he is just adjacent to 2 unlit. So it's just going to get 2 doubled. So he's only going to get 4. That's sad. You really have to strategically work on the placements of these. This is not getting scored. She is next to 3 lit and 1 unlit. So it is 2, 4, 6, 7 for her. And then he is adjacent to the same. 2, 4, 6, 7. 7 for him. All right. And then each marigold scores 1 point per adjacent lit portrait and 0 for unlit. So this one here is adjacent to these 3. So 2 for that marigold, 2 for that marigold, 1 for that marigold, 1, 2, 3 for that marigold, heck yes, and 3 for that marigold, woohoo, fun times. Okay, and then each lit candle scores 2 points per adjacent lit portrait, and then 0 for those. But I guess you also... Oh, each lit candle. Yeah. So none of these are lit aside from this one. Because once you've achieved it, you flip it over. Or I guess at the end, you'll flip them over. So this one I have achieved. 2 green, 2 blue. I have not achieved that. So that's going to get taken away. Or actually, I'll just keep them in. 4 skulls, no. And then 1 of each color. So the only candle I am scoring is this one. It's fine. So these ones are getting crossed out. And this one, lit candle, scores 2 victory points per lit portrait. You kidding me? 2 victory points. Wow. I did so good. Okay, and then we just count up the victory points. So I have 12, 2, 4, 6, 20, 32. It's pretty good. 6, 7, 14, 18. Woo! Okay, let's see how good I did. Probably did really bad, but it's fine. I did really good in Let's Go to Japan. 12 plus 6 plus 32 plus 7 plus 18. 75. Final score, 75. I'm not sure how well I did when I played with Tyler and Ilya. But then there is a solo thing here. So you have a little chart here that tells you how you did. And 75 is not the lowest it could possibly be. But 70 to 79 is the second lowest. And it says, that's starting to look like an ofrenda. But you need to pay a little more attention to your elders to make them happy. Okay. Oof. That's rough. Aw. The next one is, oh look, a lot of your loved ones decided to pay you a visit. Good job, my dear. Then, that is a beautiful ofrenda. You look like you've been doing this for centuries. And then 110 plus is best ofrenda in the history of living and the dead. Your family is so proud of you. Aww. Oh dear, what a mess. You'll need a lot of practice before the next Dia de los Muertos. Oh boy. Okay, everyone. Looks like I am going to have to really practice this one. That is one lit scandal. We have so many funny inside jokes from these streams. I love it. What was my saying? I love a good, what was it? Cozy crunch? Was it a cozy crunch? A comfy crunch? What was the crunch? I want to remember the crunch. Please hold as I scroll back in the chat to remember our funny chats about crunch. I forget what it was. I'll go and look back at the video after. Anyways, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. This was a long stream, 3-hour stream. But honestly, I had a good time. I'm really happy that I was able to play both of these games with you guys, and I appreciate all you guys still hanging around here. Well, we produce Captain Crunch in the town I live in. Oh, really? Captain Crunch is my favorite. It is my favorite cereal. Fun fact. Aside from the fact that it like destroys the top of your mouth, it tastes fantastic. But yeah, thank you all so much for all of the hangs. It was a good time. That was funsies, Jenna. I enjoyed all the yapping. I also did enjoy the yapping. But yeah, hopefully you guys had a good time. Hopefully you had a good night. I think it's too late for me to dye my hair, so I think I will probably dye my hair earlier tomorrow. Maybe in the morning. We will see. We love you, Jenna. Aw, love you guys too. That was fun time. So fun. Have a good night. Thanks, Jenna. This was fun. So much fun. I appreciate you all for hanging out with me. And I'm really hoping to start live streaming more because I have realized that I really enjoy live streaming. Apologies for the dogs barking. Oh, she is pumped. Penny is pumped. Save yourself the time. I want to dye my hair. It's alive, I swear. But yes, like I was saying, I really do want to live stream more because I've just realized more and more that live streams are like one of my favorite things to do. So yes, more board game live streams. Maybe I'll start doing some chit chat live streams. I want to see if I can start live streaming maybe in my office too, so we have like some different live streaming setups. We will see. That would be awesome. Can you live stream according to my schedule? Absolutely, for sure. But yes, more board game live streams, more video game live streams, or I'm gonna start doing video game live streams. We'll see. Some chit chat live streams, some maybe blind box unboxing live streams. Just anything that I want to live stream, I'm gonna do it. And please don't question me. I just want to do things that I find to be fun, you know? So, anyways, thank you all so much. I'm down for all styles of streaming. Yay. This makes me happy. I approve of random streams and not locking yourself into a schedule. Thank you. I like that as well. Okay, I'm gonna sign off. It is now 20 to 11, and I'm gonna go and and please mail me your copy of Sankori. Please and thank you. Absolutely, will do. I'm gonna go play some blueprints maybe, and then I'm gonna dye my hair in the morning, and it's gonna be a great time. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I hope you have a good weekend, and I will see you in the next live stream, whenever that is. It'll definitely be on Thursday next week, because I'm gonna do a live stream on Thursday, but there might be another one before then. We'll see. Depends on how I feel. But yeah, love you guys. Have a good night. Bye.